some of the guidance that you provided, again, the accountability, the constantly challenging us and holding us accountable to stay lockstep, to stay in cadence, to not put things off. It's been the nudge I think our team's needed as we've continued to grow. Family business, my father started the business 30 years ago. Over the course of the last 8 years, we've really tried to modernize the business, and we've really flipped the business kind of on its head, so to speak.
What are some of the results that you would say that you have realized as a leader that are most meaningful to you?
We've really matured. I thought, hey, we're doing great. We got all this, work. We're growing, fantastic. But the processes that we've improved, the cadences we've created, the accountability that we're trying to drive within the organization, it's in that maturity state, right? It's like anything else. That's the journey we've been on the last couple of years. Again, the processes that we've adopted, and then we've also implemented, and the ownership that's taken up and down the organization has been fantastic. It's really helping us think about things in the business totally different than we did before. We got a cadence of check-ins. We have a cadence of meetings. We continue to hold one another accountable to follow those BaseDocs. So we're really maturing as a business. We've never been as transparent, as honest, as upfront with one another and the ownership and architect teams than we are right now. We've kind of created that roadmap that we can tangibly pick up, look at, and say, okay, did we check those things off the box? Did we do those deliverables? Did we make sure that the architect did that? Have we made sure we've communicated this to the client?
What advice would you give to anyone who is considering hiring a business coach or engaging in strategic planning the way you did with me as a system in your construction company?
You got to take risk and you got to lean into it. And I think you have to lead from the top with it. But I'm here to tell you, if you do it, you're engaged, you lead by example and show up the right amount of intentionality with your team, they will follow and they'll lean into it. The more they start to take the concepts and run with them themselves.
In this transformation from hard bid contractor to CMGC and design builder, one of the things that I've seen you and your team really work on, and that I've been right there with you working on, has been kind of the transformation of your pre-construction services becoming a trusted advisor versus, a problem solver, like many contractors are.
Building trust every meeting, every interaction, every time we're sitting down on a virtual meeting or in a room. Like, we're there, we're prepared, we're discussing, we're looking at, we're being upfront with them. I think that builds a ton of confidence and trust between the architects and the engineers and the client.